Hey guys, so in preparation for the Owls video, which is releasing in 1 month, everybody, we got a tier list we're gonna make here. So we got all the weapons. I took some. We're gonna start with the tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s, and tier 4s. Yeah. So when I'm doing this, I'm taking into consideration how good they are at being weapons, how easy it is to get them, and then any other special things they have about them. Starting off with the bolt action rifle. Just gonna put this in here for now. I don't want to make another tier for waiting. It does pretty good damage, but the problem is it has good range and all. It's just not really, doesn't really excel at anything. Like compared to something like the revolver, I'd much rather get a revolver than this. Even with the higher range, it's not really better enough to matter. This is gonna go in C tier. Solid, just not. I would rather have basically anything else. Double barrel. The problem with this gun is it's close range and it's very slow. So if you miss, you're kind of cooked. But it does crazy damage. But the crazy damage isn't really enough for it, because against enemies, you're gonna definitely take damage, and players, you probably will just die. Or even mercs at that point. So it's gonna go D tier. Guard rifle. This gun is really broken. The only thing, it's a guaranteed spawn in this cave, right? And it is insane. It's basically just an upgraded disc with a bit less damage, but it has bigger volleys, more ammo. It's just really great. So this will go in, I want to say S tier, honestly. Okay, revolver. It has really good stagger and it does good damage. It's not super accurate, but I think it's good outside of that, so it can get a B tier. Scoped rifle. It's really accurate and you can get one pretty early on. If you saw my other video I made on Isles, the Forsaken Club, you know this can destroy people early on if that's what you're trying to do. So look at him run! Look at him run! A tier. Actually S tier for that. Steel sword. I think there's a few guaranteed spawns, and it's pretty strong. It's great for killing frog spawn and small enemies like that. It can definitely get an A tier. The problem is you have to get close, so if you can just get beams before that. Assault shotgun. No, this is not a shotgun. Auto shotgun. I don't know what it's called. This shotgun. It's really strong. It's crazy damage, and it's honestly pretty accurate at range as well. So that can get an A tier. Crossbow. It does 75 damage, which is a lot of damage, but it's also not enough to kill, and in that time you could die, so it's not great. If you miss, you can pick up the bolts, which is good, but you have to still reload them, and they do weigh a bit. And it comes with a scope. This also comes with a scope. So it's alright. I'll give it C tier, honestly. It's not the best. Battle rifle, it's pretty solid. It does 19 damage, it's 20, so it actually takes 6 shots to kill. Requires another volley because volleys are 5, so this can get a B tier. What about shotgun? I feel like it's kind of just outclassed by the other shotgun, which is right here for some reason. It just gets outclassed, so this will get C tier, and while I'm wrecking this gets B tier. Because this comes with a flashlight, which is really solid. The battle rifle and guard rifle also come with flashlights, which is good because then you don't have to waste the ammo and stand, and you can see a bit better, I guess. Proton. The swarms it is pretty helpful, so I like it on that, but range isn't great, damage isn't amazing, so against players you're kind of just gonna die. Maybe you can use it against mercenaries. Elite mercs definitely not. It can get a B tier. Pulse rifle on the other hand, it doesn't do that much damage and it's really slow, so, and the range isn't the best, so this can get a D tier. It's just outclassed by a lot of other stuff. MG, really solid. It's definitely great. Weighs a lot though, so I think that can get a B tier. Suppressed pistol, pretty solid as well. 4 or 5 shots. Well, you'll see in the video. It's pretty strong. The suppressed really doesn't help that much. and because its pistol range isn't the best, so B tier. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle is really good. It only gets, so we'll put it S tier, honestly. It's just a better version of this, but it's way harder to find, so that's its problem. SMG. SMG is also S tier. It's really light, and it does crazy good damage up close, so I think if you can, grab it over any pistol if that's like the weight you need. So yeah. Suppressed rifle. This would also go D tier. It just, suppressed doesn't matter, doesn't do great damage, it's and it doesn't do volleys. This will also go B tier because it's about the same, but this comes with a light, so you can get stand off of that. Pause. You can scare him off of that. Grenade launcher. Does 99 damage, so it can't one shot, but outside of that, it's very strong. Range is good. Splash damage is great. I'll go B tier. Because problem with all these, they're really hard to find. Minigun, honestly, C tier. At that, at the point where you have that, you have options that are just as good, really. And for £2, like, that's a good chunk of your inventory. You're not gonna be able to hold like almost anything else with that. It kind of just cripples you. And if you want to take extra ammo, that's even worse. So not great, but the damage is really good if you can get it, but it does take a while to actually get that damage. So you can get like one shot of something else if they're far away. Dart rifles, D tier, would be F tier. A lot of these would, this and this would be F tier. There was an F tier. It is just like it doesn't help you like almost at all. Like, why would I want to know where someone is where I can just kill them in the first place, you know? Flamethrower, it's kind of just a worse LMG, so C tier. The damage is great, and the range is honestly not that bad. Great for crowds of stuff, but, you know, it's still really hard to get, so it's not worth it. This is better than that because it has fire, and it does great stagger. I think it has the most stagger out of everything, so that can get a B tier. And then heavy rifle, it does a lot of damage and it's really slow and has great range, but it's just overkill use most of the time. So I think you could just put C tier as well. Bug gun, this can go in A tier. Doesn't do the best damage, but it's, you know, it's unlimited reloads and it's not that bad to get. So yeah. Larva launcher, this will get B tier. It's just worse than this because it has way less damage output, but it is splash and it does reload, so B tier is fair. Stinger, it's an interesting spot where it's a better sniper rifle, so it's really strong and it's splash. It's so hard to get, it's barely ever worth it. No, it's never worth it, honestly. Yeah, I don't think it's great. This can get a B tier because it's really strong, but it weighs a lot. I feel like the weight puts it down in C tier. Tendrils is just better in every other scenario. It still weighs a lot, but you can use other stuff. And it protects you, and it's lifesteal. Yeah, A tier would be S. Actually, it will be S for its purposes. So right here is the completed tier list of all the guns. This doesn't necessarily mean you should pick these guns or others. Weight, of course, matters, and preference of where you want to, what range you want to fight, and what you're choosing to fight matters. But in general, I think this is a pretty good tier list. You could, honestly, why don't you rank them, huh? That's my call to action. That's a thing people do. Call to action. Rank them yourself. Anyways, everyone remember, the Isles video is coming out on February 25th. Okay? It's going to be real good. Starting next month, I'm going to start uploading short snippets of it every 1 to 2 days. So this will get you excited for it. You know? I don't got much else to say. Bye, guys.
I now see your concerns birthed from a place of love. I don't want Jeff to kill anyone. I wanted Jeff to hug.